In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to install Bootstrap 4 in Laravel 5.5. Alright, so here we are going to show two ways to add Bootstrap, and the two ways are, first of all, adding the student link, I mean the online link, and the second method will be to add the Bootstrap files in the local project folder so that it can work offline. So before installing Bootstrap, I'm going to show you about the project structure in Laravel so that you can actually you know how which files and folders we are going to use. So here is the project that we have installed in our previous video. If you check my first video in Laravel 5.5, I have installed a Laravel 5.5 project, and that's what the project is. So the project has this folder, so most of the times we are going to use first of all the route folder and file called web.php. so we defined our route here called hello, and then we are going to see the model, view, and controller. So the model and the controller actually locates in this app folder, that and then this and in this app folder there is a model called user.php. It has already been created by Laravel. So this is the model. So when we create new model, that will be created in this app directory, and after that there will be a http directory, and then controllers. There all our controllers will be created. So I have already created this hello.controller file in the previous video. And the third one, the view, locates in the resource file folder under the views folder. So our views is here. So if we check the project here, so it's working here. So trying to refresh it, so it is the project. And after that we are going to use for database purpose, we're going to use this database folder, and then the migrations. So migrations are actually the version control of the database tables. So there, the user database here that has already been created. It's basically a class that actually defines the schema or the table structure of the user table, and then we are going to use this seed folder to actually seed our database tables. So seeding means actually to populate some dummy records. So I have already created a video on how to seed in Laravel, so you can check that video in my channel. And also there is a folder called factory. I mean factory is actually loads class or library called faker, and that actually dynamically adds some dummy contents. So this is about the database system, and after that we're going to use this app folder, app config folder. Most of the times we are going to use this app.php file, and when we are going to use any kind of service, or we are going to use some kind of Laravel package, I mean a Laravel library, then we are going to link the package here in this provider class, array, and this alias array. And then we're going to use this storage file for when we're working on an uploading system, and also for the caching. And after that we're gonna use this composer.json for adding libraries from GitHub. And so yes, so basically these are the folders and files we will work most of the times. All right, so now go back to the Bootstrap official page. So to install Bootstrap, the fast way, I mean the CDN link, the online link. So you can see that Bootstrap already provided this CDN link. So in this way you can actually install or activate the Bootstrap for Laravel very easily. So basically you need to find your view. So if I check our project here, that is located here, so it has nothing there. If I check the inspect button on the view source, there's nothing located there, just only the text. So where the view locates, it locates in actually the hello.blade here. Okay, and if I'm going to show where it locates, so it actually locates in our resources /view and /hello blade. So here, so there we can even add these links. Okay, so go back there and we can actually add some boilerplate code here like HTML5 and hit tab. So here's the boilerplate code, and then we're gonna include this link. So this is the CSS link. I paste it just after the head inside the head tag, and then add the JS links just before the in tag of the body, and then in the body we're going to add some Bootstrap code. So we are just simply adding h1 tag here and adding hello from Bootstrap 4, and then if I load our project, we'll see that the Bootstrap has been loaded. Is it? I don't think so. There is some kind of issue. So the issue here, okay, so it's all there. I'm not sure. Okay, so the problem is here I included inside the title tag, that's why the problem actually occur. So it will be like this. Okay, and now go back to our file. And yeah, now we have successfully installed Bootstrap. So this is really easy. So I'm going to show that a better way to actually see how the Bootstrap works. So if I check this Jumbotron here and just see the view source here and copy the whole code here and paste it just here, and then replace all the links, refer links here. So cut it and check here the local links. So then I'm replacing their local links with the CDN links. Okay, and also if we check that there is a local CSS file that actually resides here, that the Jumptron CSS we have not added yet, so that will actually create some kind of issue, but it will not be actually too much problem here. So I'm now loading it, and see the magic of Bootstrap and Laravel. Now we have successfully installed a page in Laravel project. So this is the way you can actually add the CDN links or the online links in Laravel as for Bootstrap, and it will only work if your internet connection is on. If the internet is off, then it will no longer work. Probably it will work because of the browser cache or something like that, but there will no guarantee that it will work always. So to ensure that, we need to add the Bootstrap library in our local folder or the local project. So to do that, I'm going back to the home page, and then there is a download link there, and click on the download button, and then the Bootstrap files will be downloaded. So I have already downloaded here the Bootstrap file. So here's the files here. So I'm now opening it, and there is the CSS and the JS file. So where to actually put these files? So it can be put in this public directory. So there is the public directory. There we are already seeing some CSS and JS file added there. So since I'm going to add the Bootstrap, so I'm going to create Bootstrap folder here, and now the Bootstrap folder has been created, and then opening it, right clicking and opening in the Explorer, because the system is already in a zip file. So actually mistyped here, Bootstrap, so it will be Bootstrap, and then there is the files folders, CSS and the JS folder. Now I'm going to drag and drop these folders. All right, not there. There's a mistake, but inside the Bootstrap folder. So if I check there, still it is not there. All right, so now hopefully all file is there, all folder is there. Yes, so now it's successfully added there. So we need to add this bootstrap.css link here, and after that the JS file that's necessary is the bootstrap.min.js. and also if we want to add the Jquery in the offline link, so we also need to add the Jquery as well, and also the pop-up min. So so go to this link here, and here is the Jquery version. And if I check this Laravel directory, there is some problems. Yes, so I actually basically put the JS link in the wrong folder, Bootstrap JS files in the wrong directory. So anyway, so I'm going to add this code here in a Jquery file. in the JS file. So I'm simply just naming it without any kind of version name as jquery.js, and then pasting the whole code here. And then saving it, and now go back to our file and see how it reacts. Okay, so it looks like it's still there. Why? Because we have not changed anything there. So if we go to our link, the view file here, and now we are going to link this bootstrap.css and the bootstrap.js. So to do that, all we need to do is just replace this HTTP code here to include our local link, and also we do not no longer need this tab. So there is a helper function in Laravel called assets that actually adds the whole link here. I mean in the public, then Bootstrap, then CSS. So to do that, we are gonna add a expression called expression that actually is the print or echo of the PHP. So this is the double curly brace, and then adding the function called asset, and then add the path here. So the path will starts from the Bootstrap CSS, because you can skip the path actually starts from the public. Okay, so that's why we need to start from the Bootstrap CSS and then the file name. So it will be bootstrap /css/bootstrap .css, and then we also need to add the JS files. So there we're going to remove all the code here. Okay, so I'm actually going to delete all the stuffs. Okay, so then type the script tags, and then src equals, then error template. So it will be located in the Bootstrap, not like that. It will be the expression, same expression, like double quote, then asset, and insert that, and bootstrap dot js dot bootstrap, and before that include the Jquery link here. So it will be under JS, then jquery.js. So that's it. So we are going to load it once again, and you see that all are the same. But if you check the source here, then you will see that it's no longer a CDN link, but it is actually our local link. So we actually did not include the jumbotron file here, so it is actually located here. So it is nothing, just a simple body tag. So we are going to add this jumbotron also here in the CSS. So to do that, we can just simply create the jumbotron file here, and then add the rule here, and then include inside our head tag. Alright, now save it and check it once again. Okay, so there is some kind of error, so probably I mistakenly didn't add the end fast tag here. So now reload it, and now everything is okay. So here is some kind of issue there, that is actually I did not remove in the time we actually created here, so I need to clean up the whole thing, so it will be actually removed there. So now everything will be all right. So that's how you can add this the two-way to install Bootstrap 4 in your Laravel project. So thanks for watching, and hope to see you in the next tutorial.